In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Question everything, trust nothing. It's your boy, CryptoKeeper. Family, I freaking missed you guys. I hope everybody is doing well. Starting off this evening, by my solo, by my lonesome. We've got Miguel actually is still trying to recover from the Bitcoin conference. Okay, that's not actually true. Miguel's not recovering from the Bitcoin conference. Well, though he might be. We did have a lot of fun. That's not what he's doing. He's got an appointment this evening, so it's just going to be me. So super happy to be back, guys. Make sure that you smash the likes. Make sure that you share this out. Following us on all of our socials. We've got all of our socials down below the video. So do all of those things. We would appreciate it. So without further ado, let's get into it. So tonight, we're going to talk about the overall market. What is going on? Why are we down below 40, et cetera, et cetera? And then we're going to talk, I'm going to give you a little bit of a recap on what happened while we were at the conference. We went super deep at the conference. It was, it was freaking fantastic. I mean, there's not much else that can be said, or is there? There's actually a lot that can be said. So let's jump right into it. Let me start off with the markets. Let's check it out. Even though you guys are not going to be happy with what you see, here we go. Crypto markets are down 6.07% at 1.84 trillion with a T dollars. Guys, we were up over 2 trillion. We're cruising, we were rocking, we were rolling. Then we got into the conference and we went down. So let's go through it a little bit. Let's check it out. Bitcoin leading the way at down 14.83% on the week. Good gracious. ETH, my girl, down 15%. So Bitcoin's just under 40. ETH's been playing around with 3K. 3K is actually support for ETH. And that 40 number is for sure a psychological number. We'll get into that a little bit more here in a few. But those two numbers are pretty crucial. For Bitcoin, it's actually more like the 37 to 38 number that's going to be super crucial to hold. But for ETH, that 3K number is important. So I'm hoping that we can hold that. BNB down below 400, down about 12%. XRP put them up, down 15.4%. Solana 24%. I mean, guys, listen, it's a bloodbath. Terra Luna is even down 30%. When you see Terra Luna with the tear that it's been on down 30%, ooh, ouch. Right. Let me give you just a little bit of TA love here real quick. Let's take a look at what's actually happening technically. I'm not going to dive deep onto this, but we are going to hit it and quit it. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me share my screen here. Okay. So we have what is called an ascending triangle. Okay. Now, generally, this is what we consider a continuation pattern. For those of you that are either in our academy or for those of you that have been following me for any time, I love triangles as it relates to TA. Miguel makes fun of me for it all the time, but I freaking love them. So here we go. So in ascending triangles, these are considered to be a continuation pattern. So they continue in the direction that we went into. So what did we do? We came into the triangle bearish. See, we came in bearish. Now, what we would normally do statistically is we would come out of them bearish, right? We would be heading out the same direction that we came in. If we zoom in a little bit farther here, look what's happened. Now I'm on the daily. We just are down below, dropping outside of this ascending triangle, which would start to confirm. Now, what do we need to see to really confirm? We close below this, probably come back up, retest this as resistance, and then head back down. That is what I'm expecting. That is what the TA says. However, we've got people like Gareth Soloway saying the next few days in particular, we could actually move back up, but overall feels like the market is moving down. Going down is, that's a whole nother story. Forget what I was saying there. Totally lost my train of thought. All right, so let's talk about the market, and then at the end we're going to talk about the conference. Let's get on to Bitcoin. Let's get on top of it. All right. Bitcoin. Here we go. Bitcoin price drops to 39K, but data shows leverage traders dreaming of 50K. Look at this guy. Woosa. He's like, come on, 50. On Monday, Bitcoin dropped to 40,500, which obviously it's below that now, but reaching a crucial level that erased the gains from the previous 3 weeks when the price peaked at 48.2 on March 28th. According to analysts, the United States Federal Reserve balance sheet reductions are adding pressure to stocks and risk assets, with Bitcoin standing to lose appeal. Decent Trader co-founder Philb agreed with these powerful headwinds by arguing that the Fed's action could influence the Bitcoin price trend for, quote, months to come. Bitcoin reacted unfavorably to a resurgent dollar, with the U.S. dollar currency index, that's the DXY, returning above 100 for the first time since May of 2020. While some considered the DXY event a temporary show of strength, its impact on crypto markets was clear. Data shows margin traders are bullish, however. So this is where it gets interesting. Margin trading allows investors to borrow cryptocurrency to leverage their trading position with the hope of increasing returns. Traders can borrow Tether, that's USDT, to open a leveraged long position, whereas Bitcoin borrowers can only short the cryptocurrency because they are betting on its price declining. Unlike futures contracts, the balance between margin longs and shorts isn't always matched. We go down further and it says, even though the margin lending reached 5 on March 28th, the indicator favored stablecoin borrowing. What is that telling us? It says this: crypto traders are usually bullish, so a margin trading ratio below 3 is deemed unfavorable. Thus, the current level remains positive, just less confident than in the previous week. So ultimately, it says the long to short term ratio is currently bearish. You know how I talk about technicals. For any of you that have watched me for any amount of time, we talk about technicals as a piece of the puzzle, a piece of the pie, and getting in on that piece is important. It's an important piece. However, it's not everything. The fundamentals are going to be equally as important, if you ask me. A lot of people would disagree with that, but hey, here we are. So it's looking like we could possibly see a little bit of a upswing in the short term, but it's looking like in the midterm we are headed to the downside. At least that's according to what the charts are telling us. Let's go on to one more article here, and then we're going to talk about the conference right here. I thought this was interesting. One sector of altcoin market will get quashed once regulation arrives, according to top crypto analyst. So pay attention here, guys. A popular crypto analyst says the regulation will deter institutional investors from entering one sector of the altcoin space. In a new interview, the host of financial education YouTube channel Invest Answers, which, by the way, I like that. I like his channel. If you're not following him, check him out. He's good. Unveils why he is skeptical about investing in privacy coins, which are cryptocurrencies that obscure transaction information, allowing users to maintain anonymity and hide their activities. For privacy coins to succeed, they need to raise institutional money. I know the people out there in the audience believe things like VCs, which are venture capitalists, are bad, but if VCs are bad, there would never be anything like Microsoft or Hewlett Packard or Google or Facebook or Tesla or SpaceX. These are people behind all, there are people, oh no, it did say these. These are the people behind all successful companies. And the problem with secret coins is that they will always be viewed under a very high regulatory scrutiny, and therefore institutional investors will not invest. I do believe there's a need, but as regulation comes, these are the first things that are going to get quashed. There's no price upside as well, and looking at the tokenomics as well, I wouldn't touch it. No max supply, very little distributing. It doesn't look like a good thing. As for Bitcoin, the crypto strategist says Bitcoin is still considered a risk-on asset. Check it out. It's tied, this is talking about Bitcoin. It's tied to like a tech stock, and we are seeing the exact behavior. Like with Bitcoin, the conference going on right now, I think people are expecting huge breakthrough news. And if that doesn't happen, there will be a lot of disappointment. So let's talk about that. What information? So, hey guys, make sure for the few of you that are in here, I know it's a slow Monday evening. Make sure that you smash the likes. Make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you are in the Discord. Do all of those things for us. It would definitely be appreciated. So, basically, what Invest Answers was talking about was saying, we were all expecting. Excuse me, hold on. All right, we were all expecting huge news. And what did we get? We got Jack Mallers, who is the CEO of Strike, and he basically came out and said, hey, we're going to be allowing you to spend your Bitcoin. And we talked about this live. We did a live version of Around the Blockchain the other day. We talked about this independently amongst a bunch of the the crypto YouTubers and all of the like at dinners. And I don't know, guys. The reality is I don't want to spend my Bitcoin, but there is people that are coming into the space that are new to the space and are just looking to solely hedge against the dollar, even in the short term, right? They don't want to hold the US dollar. They're willing to hold. I was actually out to breakfast with Crypto Jebb and Tim and Smay. So shout out to you guys. Really appreciated breakfast with the three of you. And we were out to eat and we were talking about this. And it's like, hey, there's still a lot of investors that are new to the space. They didn't buy years ago like some of us did. Okay. And because of that, they're saying, hey, I have an investment portfolio, which is a long-term HODL portfolio. I have a trading portfolio. And then I have a capital portfolio, meaning like I'm able to basically a spending portfolio, I should say. And that there's a lot of people that are actively spending their Bitcoin. I'm not a fan. That is not something that I, as a general rule, would do. But I do get it. I do get it. The US dollar, we're actively losing money while it sits in an account. It's no good. Throw it out the window, right? So we'll just use Bitcoin all around. But what he announced was that they're going to use the Lightning Network to instantly settle all of these transactions, literally on anything you could imagine. You could spend your Bitcoin. But that was like the news. And so, Invest Answers was right. That wasn't big news. That was just, hey, cool. I've got another way to spend my Bitcoin. I can get it done quickly. The only thing that I really like about it is that it adds one more layer to the how up in the forefront Bitcoin is in the space, and it gets new people saying, hey, this is real. People are using this. Oh, wait a minute. Caitlin with a $49.99 super chat. You shouldn't have. Thank you very, very much. Lemon character and baby lemon jumping in the air with fireworks behind them. I think that was the emojis that are on there. Yeah. I can't, it doesn't show it to me. Caitlin, you did not have to do that. Thank you very much. Guys, actually, let me just throw this out there. If you guys are looking for a solid NFT project, the Anxious Bulldogs, and this is not she didn't pay me $50 to say this. I'm just letting you know because I like the project too. Caitlin's got her Anxious Bulldogs. They are on OpenSea. You guys could go over there and check them out. We actually had a really good time. Some of you might be in her Discord. If you're not, you can check out her Discord as well. What is the actual name? Let me make sure I know the name on the actual Discord here. Yeah. So it is Brain Shambles. So you guys could check that out. She's got a lot going on over there, and her bulldogs are art that she actually did. So I think they're pretty cool. But thank you, Caitlin. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, so I got a little sidetracked there, but ultimately, what happened was it was like news via no news. There wasn't an announcement that really made everybody go, "Oh, okay, I got it. I got it." Right? No, it was, well, we already know we can spend our Bitcoin and we don't really want to spend our Bitcoin. So because there wasn't news, I believe that it did have a negative impact, a negative effect on the markets. Okay. I also believe that, and we talked about this on Around the Blockchain tonight, I also believe that there's other forces at play here. Okay. When I say that, I mean, there are these dinner parties that are happening. And these are dinner parties that maybe you or I aren't invited to. These are after hours soirees, right? Where a lot of what some may consider to be inappropriate activities are going on. The inappropriate activities are very nice for the people that are involved. But for the people that aren't involved, hey, they feel left out, they feel in the dark, and ultimately they just get tossed to the side a little bit. But for those that are involved, it's freaking fantastic. And I think what is happening here in the crypto space as a whole is there's a lot of dinner parties going on. There's a lot of these after hours soirees, as I was calling it. And again, there's certain people that are in and there's certain people that are out. There's certain people that are there. There's certain people that are not. And if you're not there, well, you're missing out. The problem is the majority of people aren't there. And so we have we have a situation where we have a lot of people in the cryptocurrency space. They're seeing a lot of this crazy volatility at times that it doesn't make sense. But it's not really that it doesn't make sense. It's that people behind it are playing with other people's capital. You, me, right? I told you guys before I left, I thought we were going to get a pump from the conference. I actually did a video on TikTok right before, and I said, hey, pump or a dump, pump or a dump. But I was thinking that we were going to get a pump. Okay. I thought we were going to get a pump because why would we not want to have 25,000+ people together talking about Bitcoin while the price is pumping? It makes sense. That's what happened last year. It's not what happened this year. And a lot of times these big dog traders will counter trade what's going on in the market, and that's part of the after hour stuff that I'm talking about, that you and I are not invited to. I'm trying to get invited, right? We had a lot of after hours activities going on for the Bitcoin conference, and they were incredible, right? And I know that a lot of you were not there. Some of you were, the some of you that were there, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was fantastic. We had a good time. We networked. We got to know people in a different, more intimate way than we ever have. And what I'm getting at is those relationships happen as a result of being in the market. And so what I want to encourage everybody here is continue to be in the market, continue to listen to people in the space, even if obviously you're going to pick your few, your favorites, whatever, people that you feel like you can trust, but keep your ear to the street, because the street ultimately talks to other people in the street, and other people in the street talk to or go to these dinner parties that I'm talking about. The reality is, guys, what I'm getting at is the crypto space is a crapshoot right now. It's not a crapshoot though long term. And this is why I'm always talking about dollar cost averaging, right? Holding for the long term. It's up and to the right in the long term. The short term, the interim, if you want to play around, you want to trade, you want to have some fun, you want to do a little leverage trading, hey, use our FEMAX code that's down below the video, right? Not financial advice. Leverage trading is not for the faint of heart. It is super freaking dangerous. But if you want to do it, hey, use our code below the video. But long term is what we're looking for here. That's what we are all about. So NFTs, right? Just real quick. We've got Danger Close Alpha. For those of you that are here from the Discord, you already know. For those of you that aren't, jump into the Discord. The information is down below the video. We are combining the prepper community with the crypto community. The crypto community is trying to do what? They're trying to hedge against the dollar. The prepper community is trying to hedge against just about anything from happening, right? Just want to be prepared. And I think too many people are too cushy in their lifestyle, right? They've got the, 10,000 count, Egyptian cotton sheets, and they feel like because, they have that, hey, life's good. Well, you know what? Those sheets are not going to save you if things go south. Right. And so that's what we're trying to do with Danger Close Alpha. We'll get farther and farther into it. We're about to drop the roadmap. We've hired an artist from DC Comics. So make sure that you guys check that out. Again, the link is down below the video. Let me jump into the chat real quick. It's going to be a short evening. We're actually getting ready to close it out here in just a minute. Let me see what else we got going on. You guys are going to check us out. Fantastic. Caitlin does Anxious Bulldogs. Chris, for those of you that for you that asked, let's see here. Oh boy, we got some fun going on in the chat. All right, well, hey, thank you guys again for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you. Just remember, guys, well, first of all, Miguel will be back tomorrow night. He had a meeting tonight. There's nothing wrong. Everything's good. We didn't break up from the conference, right? You know what? We rode around in the Lambo that I rented. We had a lot of freaking fun. It was a memorable time, and we hope that you guys will be able to come to a conference soon. Ultimately, the NFT conference, the NFT New York, is in June, and that's going to be something that we're hoping that a lot of you go to. And my daughter just came into the room and she says, "Hi, Daddy." Say, "Daddy's finishing up the live stream right now. Just a second." Well, actually, you know what? Let's say hi real quick. Come here, baby. Mommy doesn't have a bow on you, but you want to say hi? You want to say hi? Say hi. Say hi. Can you wave to everybody? Can you wave? You want to wave? You want to say, Daddy, I'm so glad you're back. Come on. Here. No. Don't grab the microphone. You want to wave? Wave to everybody. Come on. You can do it. You don't want to wave? Say, I don't want to wave. Okay. Mwah. I'll be in just a second. All right, Crypto fam. We love you guys. We will be on together tomorrow night, myself and Miguelito. But for tonight, just remember to question everything, trust nothing. And until next time, hodl like it's hot. I will see you soon.